and welcome to the next Merit 360 breakdown. I am Augusta and I'm program assistant here at World Merit HQ. And today we have a video which is a bit more personal, a bit more intimate, and I'm joined by two lovely ladies from Morocco, two action plan executors, Jihad and Fatima. And I have them here today because they have a story to tell.
And we're both from a small social enterprise in Morocco. We both have a background in psychology and youth care, and our work is entirely focused on building the emotional capacities of young people in order to prevent mental health struggle. So that's one of our main motivations behind wanting to attend Merit 360, wanting to contribute in solving this problem, especially within the context of the education system. And that's the whole point, is that you start out not knowing and you figure it out by doing. So we started out with a couple of ideas. We came together and we did an ideation session. And we came up with creating a set of workshops and kind of teaching some emotional skills to try and raise some of the money, or trying to get the entire amount that we needed from a donor who believes in our work or our cause and would like to kind of support us in that way. We started out by putting together a list of people who could maybe participate in the workshops, people who might be able to donate the entire amount, and we started reaching out to them. So it was kind of doing the big push of contacting people, and then, you know, the result was that it didn't work out as well as we hoped.
Like, it was really nice to learn the skill of just like pushing ourselves to go and contact people and talk to them and like basically just tell them that this is something that we believe in and that we need your support. So yeah, please just donate.
That's when we got suggested crowdfunding. Initially, we dismissed the idea. We were like, I don't think it would work in Morocco. I don't think it would work in our context. But then we came back around to it, and we decided to go with LaunchGood as the platform. And then it was all about sitting down and strategizing. We first set a launch date, so we had like about a week to work on our campaign. We developed our story, and again, the previous communications of trying to reach out to people helped us clarify how we're communicating. So we were able to share our story very concisely. We were able to create graphics that were very appealing. And then we mapped out our network. And we mapped out like, I think 40 people each, like 40 friends and family that we could reach out to. And
get commitment from them that they're going to donate. So, and thanks to that good start in the first 2 days, I think we were able to raise about,
I think
$1,000 something dollars for like in the first 2 days. So we got featured on the Ramadan challenge on the platform LaunchGood, and that was a huge push because we were like, our campaign was able to reach even strangers who donated. And I think within like 5 days, we got $2,500, which was really amazing and exceeding our expectations.
And we did put that goal of getting featured as an objective. So when we were reaching out to people and asking them to donate in the first day, we were telling them why. Like, we are trying to get featured. Like, help us get featured because we need to get at least 20 supporters. We need to get at least 30% of our goal raised within the first 3 days, and so on. So it gave them a reason not to procrastinate.
I believe that really worked. I mean, you kind of looked into your context and what strengths you have. Like, for example, you mentioned the Ramadan challenge, and used it to your most.
I think now that we've gone through that, it's less intense. We can look back on it and it was like, oh yeah, it was all fine.
And we're more confident in like reaching out to strangers or people that we only talk to once or twice a year.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's another thing. Connecting on a personal level was really helpful. So it was more challenging to reach out to somebody who you don't really have a connection with and expect them to donate, as to somebody who you, even if you haven't talked to in a long time, you can kind of chat with them a little bit and then tell them, hey, I really need your help. Can you help me out with this? The other challenge that we faced is that we were expecting that after the first 3 days or so of the campaign that we would kind of hit a rut where the donations would drop and we wouldn't be as active in the fundraiser. And so in fact we had the first week that was really active because we got featured, but then after that, of course, it kind of the fundraising efforts went down. Yeah. But the challenge was not that it went down because we were expecting that to happen. The challenge was that we were working on other things, so we got busy with other things. So to get back into the mindset of like, okay, we need to sit down and we need to put together another list of people to reach out to and push further is a big challenge. The amount that we aimed to raise was a lot larger than the amount that we needed. So we actually ended up reaching the amount that we needed, even though we didn't reach our campaign goal. So it was super helpful. I think we were entirely dependent. Like once we kind of went down the route of crowdfunding, we didn't go back to supplement it with other methods of fundraising. So I think definitely used several methods of fundraising at the same time, because then they would feed off of each other.
And you mentioned at some point in the video that kind of coming from Morocco, that it seemed it might be difficult to fundraise because there might not necessarily be a culture of fundraising there, right?
Yeah, like people in Morocco are not really used to the idea of crowdfunding or even donating for people like us, like, young people to go and attend such programs.
But you kind of prove that wrong by having your success.
It's definitely about getting out of the comfort zone. Yeah, just get out of it and go do it and go get that.
It's kind of like going to the gym. You never really want to get out of bed. You don't want to go to the gym, but you never regret going to the gym.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
I'm just really excited
looking forward to meeting all the other APs and like meeting all the amazing people at the World Merit 360. So, yeah, I'm so excited.